Hello, my dear and smart students. Today we are going to start new chapter 7, growing food in the world around us. How the day and night happen.
Today we'll learn about day and night. When we see the sun shining in the sky, it is day, and when we don't, it's night. So the question is, why is the sun in the sky seen at some times and not at others? We see that the sun seems to move across the sky starting in the east in the morning, then moves toward the south at noon, and then finally toward the west as the day ends. How does this happen? Actually, the sun appears to move across the sky because the Earth rotates on its axis. Axis is an imaginary straight line passing through the North Pole, the center of the Earth, and the South Pole. It is tilted at an angle of 23.5 degrees. The movement of the Earth on its own axis is known as rotation. Let's see why we have days and nights. Let's assume this globe is our Earth and this lamp is the sun. Now, look closely. The light is shining only on one side. This is day. Now look at the other part and you can see it's dark. This is night. When the Earth rotates, day changes to night and night changes to day. That's how the rotation of the Earth causes day and night. Pretty cool. Look at this map. India and the United States are on opposite sides. The Earth takes a whole day to make one rotation, which is a total of 24 hours. That's why when there is day in India, there is night in the United States. And when there is day in the United States, there is night in India. Similarly, when there is day in China, there's night in Colombia, because these are situated on opposite sides of the Earth. Let's learn some fun facts about day and night. The Earth is always spinning around, and it takes 24 hours for the Earth to complete one rotation. Daytime is from the time of sunrise until sunset. Nighttime is from the time the sun sets until the sun rises.
Our world is called Earth. Earth. The Earth has two movements. It's spinning around itself. Second movement, it's also circling around the sun, spinning, circling. One rotation takes 24 hours. When the Earth spins or rotates, the day changes to night and night changes to a day. In the morning, the sun rises. We call it sunrise. In the evening, the sun sets. We call it sunset. When the earth spins and faces the sun, that is our day. When the earth spins and faces away the sun, that is our night. The seasons song.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Seasons of the year. 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 Here comes the spring with the rain pouring down. Here comes the spring with the flowers in the ground. Here comes the spring with the rainbow in the sky. Here comes the spring to bring new life. Here comes the spring with the rain pouring down. Here comes the spring with the flowers in the ground. Here comes the spring with the rainbow in the sky. Here comes the spring to bring new life. Here we go. Seasons of the year. 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 Here comes the summer with the heat from the sun. Here comes the summer with the kids having fun. Here comes the summer with the warm breeze. Here comes the summer with the trees so green. Here comes the summer with the heat from the sun. Here comes the summer with the kids having fun. Here comes the summer with the warm breeze. Here comes the summer with the trees so green. Here we go. Seasons of the year. 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 Here comes the fall with the leaves changing color. Here comes the fall with the climate getting cooler. Here comes the fall with the leaves falling down. Here comes the fall with the wind blowing loud. Here comes the fall with the leaves changing color. Here comes the fall with the climate getting cooler. Here comes the fall with the leaves falling down. Here comes the fall with the wind blowing loud. Here we go. Seasons of the year. 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 Here comes the winter with the ice and the snow. Here comes the winter with the freezing cold. Here comes the winter with the days getting shorter. Here comes the winter with the nights getting longer. Here comes the winter with the ice and the snow. Here comes the winter with the freezing cold. Here comes the winter with the days getting shorter. Here comes the winter with the nights getting longer. Here we go. Seasons of the year. 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 Here we go. Seasons of the year.
The Earth moves in two different ways. One is called rotation, and the other is called revolution. Rotation is the movement of the Earth on its own axis. Rotate means to turn, so the Earth turns around a slightly inclined imaginary line that joins the two poles called the axis. Do you know how long it takes to make a complete turn? It takes 24 hours to make one rotation. Think about it for a second. One day, day and night together, lasts 24 hours too. So the movement of rotation causes day and night. Interesting, right? Now let's see the movement of revolution. As you can see in the pictures, the Earth goes around the Sun in an elliptical orbit. That might sound a little strange, but if you look, you'll see it's simply the journey that the Earth makes around the Sun. Do you know how long it takes the Earth to make a complete revolution around the Sun? Well, it takes 365 days. Exactly 1 year. This revolution movement is what makes the spring with its colourful flowers, the hot summer full of fun, the autumn when leaves fall from the trees to the ground, and the cold and frosty winter. So let's remember the two kinds of movement that the Earth makes. There is rotation, which is the Earth turning around itself, causing day and night, which lasts exactly 24 hours, the same as a whole day. And there is revolution, which is the Earth travelling around the Sun, which takes 365 days and causes the seasons. So now you know the movements of the Earth. Goodbye everyone, and don't forget to subscribe to Happy Learning.
The 4 seasons are spring, summer, fall, and winter. When the Earth circles around the Sun, it takes 365 days. That equal 1 year, and it makes the 4 seasons. In the winter, it's cold and rainy. In the winter, we wear sweater, scarf, jacket, gloves, boots, ice cap. In the summer, it's hot and sunny. In the summer, we wear hat, sunglasses, t-shirt, shorts, and sandals. In the spring, the flower and leaves are starting to grow. In the fall, the leaves on the tree fall to the ground.